Hola, baby. What's up? New York. Game on Mondays. Got my new. Show that again. Not just for the vibe, but it's in the Game on Mondays. We're back. New York back. The new tree. No. What's up, Devin? How you doing, baby? What's up? What's up, Boza? What's up, dog? Guess I just got all my shit back. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Why weren't you able to make it? You just didn't want to, or what? Look at that. Yep, totally. Forgot to put my microphone in front of my face, dude. How's that sound now? Oh, you just like, I got you. Let me fix this mic wire. I'm sure you can hear that shit. What are you working on these days, brother? A new television thing or such? Oh damn, 12-hour day? Shit. I assume 5 to 5 or such. I love having a parasocial relationship with my boy, who's usually on here with me. What an odd dynamic. I'm like I know it's you. Weird. You know you could be climbing a damn mountain right now. But no, I know. Paranormal. What's up, dog? Yeah, I've got a paranormal relationship to Taylor Swift. Anytime she writes a song, yeah, I did that. I wrote that through her mind. Heart of the Forest. Archery target. Yeah, they added new shit. Okay, so not this one. Oh, I know what you meant. I knew you meant parasocial. It's Valheim, baby. I think I rafted over somewhere and then grabbed my shit. I think it was the Elder Zone. I think I might still have more shit over there, though. Your autocorrect doesn't support delusion. What's up, coffee? What's up? They used to call me Benjamin Slammin' Salmon sometimes back in the day. Benjamin Feldmajamin. I'm good. I'm off of, I was off 2 weeks. I was running around. Where the hell was I? San Francisco and LA were the two reasons I missed this one. Was anybody there? Anybody come out? And then this week was Pittsburgh. What am I doing? What are we up to? Let's see. Let's take a look at the map here real quick. There's all that shit. I know it's running down and in. Was I fighting them? What do you want me to rank? Oh, the shows? Let's see. Well, different venues I like differently. Let's see. Like I just did Cleveland. Oh, you want me to, okay, the cities? Okay. Pittsburgh I liked a lot better. Here's what I'll do is I'll say whether I like them better or roughly equal to what I expected or worse than I thought. I'll do a little bit both. Shows is less likely to make enemies. San Francisco, I did not like the city. It seems like the tech people have kind of won there. I had a really great time at the show. Shout out to John Alcabez was the opener. Portal. Look at this portal. You know what? Let's just run around and see what we had going on. Cause I think I got Elder Portal there. I know I think I made this shit here, and then I ran in, and I got my shit, and I got back. And now it's time to... And then I'll rank the cities as I run in. Okay. Let's see. So far on this little thing, we've done Cincinnati was the first one. Cincinnati, the city is. I like the river. I think the river is really great. You got the Ohio River there, which is cool. And it's like Kentucky is right there, so it's like the show is actually in Kentucky. That's kind of a neat dynamic that I didn't expect. The show is great though in Cincinnati. That was the Commonwealth Sanctuary. It's a really great venue, renovated old church. And we'll get to SF. I'll try to do them in order. I'm wandering. I'm kind of headed this way, just to check and see if I still have a grave there. Is the energy? So I do think I have a bunch of shit still in there, but it's just like I was having a hard time getting it on account of trolls and shit. But I don't know. I didn't spend enough time in Cincinnati overall to really like get the feel of the culture. I didn't eat the Skyline chili. I did not have the chili spaghetti. I keep going to cities and people are like, you gotta try the chili spaghetti. And I'm like, I think if I did that everywhere I went, like if I just got like the greasiest local food, I would like die. So instead I'm like, I try to get like a smoothie or something instead. Boop. I just had 2 hot dogs, and I'm like, ugh. I feel bad, actually. I should never eat a hot dog again in my life. I was just thinking that. I'm like, I'm trying to eat healthy on the road, and then I get home, I eat a hot dog. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Thanks, Devin. I appreciate that, brother. I don't know. I want to, like, I should eat the local food, but I'm also like, I will die. Okay. What the hell? What am I doing? Yeah, no, literally it's like, people are like, oh, what's the best place to get a cheesesteak in Philly? And I'm like, brother, I was not spending my time eating cheesesteaks regularly. I was trying to stay alive. That being said, maybe Joe's was pretty good. Yeah, Cincinnati, it was nice. A lot of cities, though, basically are getting flattened into being like similar culturally, where it's like, oh shit, I did have the Elder Gun. Okay. A lot of cities just have like the same like mixed use walkable prefab type neighborhood type shit going on. Where it'll be like people all live above a little zone. Chicago pizza, I didn't see, that's what I'm saying, I didn't try the Chicago pizza. You know what I mean? I'm not getting the deep dish. I'm eating a smoothie. I don't know, that's a little cringe. I don't know. Is it cringe? I don't know. I should try the pizza. Mr. YouTube. Oh shit, yeah, I have a bunch of shit in there. Fuck, what's the plan here? We got a single thing at a time. Nice, I got my old good shield. Shit. Okay, what's the plan here? What's the plan here? Let's run away a little bit. What do we got? What do we even have in here? Do I need this shit? I do. I want all that shit. Fuck. Okay. So it's good to know that that was the situation. I mostly just wanted to run in and be like, what were we doing? Can you get these 5 blueberries? Okay, Cincinnati, I would say I liked better than I thought I would. Ding, 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 ding. That's the verdict on Cincinnati. Let's see. And then after Cincinnati, I did Denver. Denver, I really like the nature, but the whole city there is kind of exactly what I was just talking about, where the whole thing is like kind of the prefab, like the 6 stories tall. The bottom is like a sweet green, and then it's all like faux luxury apartments above it. Oh shit, I was hoping to parry that. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna die if I fucking fight him. Shit. Shit. Time this right. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. 3 arrows. Make them count. Okay. Let's hit him with one. Whoops, I did pause. Oops. Whoa, whoop. I did not mean to do a, what's it called? The coward save or whatever, where you save right before you might die or something. And don't worry, I'll get all these things. Let's see. Walkable, let's see. But I like Denver. Denver was great. The Denver shows were a lot of fun. Denver Underground. I don't know if you guys saw, but I tried to post the tapes from Denver Underground, and just the audio is like cooked alive. And everybody was like, "This sounds like you're underwater." And I kept trying to fix it, and I was like, "All right, nothing we can do about this too much." That was the one with the loyalty cube, or not the loyalty cream and the swallow cube. I like the jokes, but it just sounds awful. It's something about like the board or something. Pop, pop. What were you saying? You went just to NYC? That's interesting. That's unexpected. Okay, yeah, Denver. Denver was great. And then went to Chicago. Chicago is secretly a lake. But not secretly, but it's like a beach town. Is the secret. Maybe people know that, but I don't know. I didn't know that. Okay, I think I was put all my shit into this. I can pick up the stuff. Let's see. Everything important. Play stacks. Oh, let's do another one of these. Yeah, we're running it naked this time. Let's do it, baby. I can throw the shield down, and I can throw the spear. Then I can pick up everything else at the same time. Okay, running in. Got to patent the loyalty cream. Oh, that's fun. Now, New York is an interesting place, even if you're. I mean, no matter what, like it's definitely not all the rest of the country where it's like everything's getting taken over by like dorm style apartment buildings. That's not the case in New York because everything's already been built for them. I mean, they are building new shit, but there's already so much architecture and shit. Chicago's a lot of fun. I did the Zanies. I probably would have done Lincoln Lodge, but they got back to me like literally the day that I was about to head to Chicago. But Zanies was fun. But I do think that Lincoln Lodge might be more my audience. So probably for the future, I'll switch back to that. Is this stupid of me to be running in one of the trolls there? Well, we'll find out. So I can't really judge it off of that. Then what did I do? San Francisco. San Francisco is the only city that I actively disliked so far on this trip. Very, very hilly, but you can't hold that against it. That gives it kind of character and charm. But I had overheard like a lady talk about how her coworker doesn't know how to use the AI Salesforce tools well enough, and I was like, oh, this place is like evil. I don't know, like it's or just completely overrun by tech, in like a sad way that I didn't like. I don't know. But the show was fun. The show was great. The venue was great. LA. I did another like kind of club venue. That was a good club. We had fun there. I had a hard time selling tickets in LA, which I thought that was interesting because the other shows were going great. But even though LA is like the second biggest city or whatever in America, it seems like there's just so much going on that it's like hard to get folks to come out. I don't know. It was an interesting thing. All right, we're gonna throw one of these at one of them. Take all. Yes, I need a spear as well. Nice. Okay. Nice. Nice. We got our stuff back, baby. Here we are. I'm kind of. I was a little bit focused on the game as well. Devin, you still with me? Am I answering your question? Yeah, little. Okay. Totally. I think I got my mind split. That's good, baby. Oh, nice. LA was interesting. Let's see. Did some stuff a lot of was out there. Did some podcasts. You'll see those as they come out. It is Gamer Monday. I gotta play the Resident Evil games, man. That sounds fun. Look what I do. Oh, Pittsburgh was great. Cleveland, I think, was kind of on the nose for what I thought it would be. I enjoyed Cleveland. The show in Cleveland was kind of weird, just because I was in I was in the side room of Hilarities. And it seems like their main room. What's up, Derp? It seems like Hilarities' main room is really well set up for comedy, but their side room was kind of like split. It's like kind of two halves, so the audience was like disjointed. But Pittsburgh, I thought was really cool. Hung out with my friend Tom Sarabach. He opened both shows. Shout out Tom. Crashed with his fam. They were all great. They're all really nice. Oh shit, 2-star boar. Okay, I gotta try to farm this boar. Okay. Do I have wood? I don't have wood. I do. I got a little bit of wood. What stars are you? Come here. Come here. About to farm these boars, dude. Where'd they go? Get back here. Where they at? Get back here. Where'd they go? What the? Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on. Boo. What? Ping! Come on. Where they at? Round up the hogs, dude. You gotta round up the hogs. Oh, come here, come here, come here. Can they not come into this fucking... I need these hogs. Want these hogs? Give me the hogs. Oh, come on. I hate the stamina mechanics on that, dude. Holy shit. Sure. God damn. My mouse is being annoying. Fuck. It's just really temporarily so I can sleep in the damn bed. Okay. There it is. Okay. Just eating those hot dogs, dude. Fuck, I feel it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, Pittsburgh was great. I like how that was also hilly, but in like a walkable way, where they did it like in between the hills. I've been getting into embroidery lately. I made my hummingbird. You see that? That's a new thing I've been doing. I'm trying to cover all my shit with hummingbirds and stuff. I like that the comedians are actually getting pushback for the Riyadh Fest. That's been good to see. Ugh. Gotta get my blood pumping, dude. But okay. Give me the hogs. Give me them hogs. Okay, we got you. Who's more important? Got you. Come on, eh? Oh, shit. Yes. Two-star. Woo! Do some damn squats real quick. Blood pumping. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, people are genuinely mad. Oh, good. Good to hear, Ludo. I think people are genuinely mad at all the people who did the Riyadh Fest, which I think is really encouraging to me. So I was really worried about all that. Let's see, what do I need? Nope. Yes. Burp. Okay. Already got one of those. Let's see. Nice, I got a better bow now as well. A lot of arrows. That fucking elder is just like a endurance test. Yeah, it is good. Bill Burr is really doubling down. People are actually like kind of mad at Bill Burr, and they're kind of like doubling down on that. I don't know. I think he's doubling down on the fact he's like, I went over there and I opened their mind. It's a way to bring Western values. What's up, MP3? Hell yeah. Where are you at, MP3? Where are you at in the world? I'm trying to come to more places. So I'll keep talking while I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna open my window. Do some jumping jacks real quick. Move my body. Get my blood pumping. Ate too many hot dogs. Woo! Las Vegas. Okay. Where are you at? Are you in the desert or something? Also, sorry I'm being nuts. I feel like I felt those hot dogs really hit my body in a way that I'm like Blech. Blech. Gross. Okay. Sorry. You mean to be coming into Gamer Monday with hot dog energy, dude. I gotta go vegetarian again, dude. I was vegetarian for a few years, and that felt like so much better. Both, I don't know, for your body and also just like, it's for sure like the right thing to do. Speaking of ethics, Southern Utah. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. I'll try to do Salt Lake as well. Anyway, I don't know if I would have an audience in Salt Lake just because the whole deal there. What's this new shit I can make? Devin, you like? Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know hot dog energy. I feel it like in my blood, and I'm like, blech. I can feel it actively poisoning me. I'm taking poison damage right now from those hot dogs. I like want to talk comedy, but I'm like, man, I'm not thinking well enough because I'm too busy taking damage from hot dogs. I'm gonna change the name of the video to talking hot dog energy. Blech. Okay. Upgrade. Oh, Salt Lake is a blue dot? I didn't know that. Let's see if I can go. I'm going to go back and see if I can do the... What's up, Ice Bank Mice Elf? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not like I know I've been critical of people, but I do think that like canceling doesn't work ultimately. And so I am like I am actually trying to become more of a like we need to have public discourse and just change people's minds type shit. Oh, I bless you with Feldfrog Energy, John Daniel Arboladero. I don't know how to say your last name, but I know you're my friend who's in the Philippines. So I wish you the best, my guy. Hell yeah. I bless you. I bless you with the vibes. Heart of the forest. Bronze ancient seed. They added these things. These are new. Heart of the forest. Trinket. How do we get bronze ancient seed? Do I have... Man, there's no way I've got the fucking... I've not been keeping the trophies because you don't need that shit usually. 5 ancient seed though. Fuck that. Yeah, my buildings don't have roofs much because you don't need them. And I'm not, I don't know. I'm just kind of vibing. I'm not like putting a lot of effort into this run. I've already played Valheim. I've already beat it with my friends. So this is me sort of just like playing again and kind of chilling. Not really giving too much of a fuck. Speaking of which, I am gonna go fight the Elder though, and then I'll be unable to think and talk at the same time. Let's get some of that. Yup. Well, I don't know. I like that these comedians are getting pushback, and I don't know. I've been kind of yammering on about the same shit for a while. And I'm kind of like, I don't know. It does seem like a kind of... It does feel like the sort of end point of like what those guys like could possibly get up to. I don't know. Like you can't sell out much worse than like blood money from a autocrat. Feathers. That's what I was. Don't I have the feathers? I got the feathers on. I got them on me. I need wood. I used it all for that fucking goddamn. Okay. In the water damage room, the not mine palace. Yeah, I like the spears. I like the spears. They're fun. I mean, I'll do swords, but I really enjoyed the throwing thing of the spears. I think that's just a good time. Oh yeah, I mean I know the rooms take water damage if you don't have a roof or whatever, but like, so what? You know what I mean? It's like, that don't matter to me. Oh, you're doing like a joke about real life. I see what you're saying. I'm like, I'm not gonna. Whoop. I don't know. I was my friend Tom, who sometimes plays on Gamer Mondays. He was always like repairing the fort because we would just like get it so water damaged. What does my joke writing process look like? Wouldn't you like to know, pal? Sorry. Do 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 do. What if I left it at that? That'd be kind of funny. I get asked that a lot, and I was just kind of thought it was funny to. I think it's funny to just be like sort of like rudely dismissive. But yeah, man, I don't know. I typically like have like a topic that I get really obsessed with or like want to write a joke about, and then I don't know. I couldn't possibly tell you at this time. Also, I feel like I apologize. I mean, I know you're asking earnestly, but that is one I get like. I don't know how to. That's Right now I'm in the mode of having eaten too many hot dogs, and I can't tell you. I don't know. I'll tell you. I'm working on a thing where I'm gonna like be like, here's how I write jokes, and I'll put it out in like a year or two as like a whole big long video. No. You're good. I'm being rude. I'm being. Oh, my roommate has had these big long hot dogs in the fridge for like way too long, and he. I think at some point he was like, "If you want these, you can have them." And I did. Oh shit! They added bears. Hold on. I forgot they added fucking bears. This is new to me. I don't know what the fuck. He is not taking a lick of damage from my spear. Holy shit! Wait, hold on a second. Holy shit! Well, let's just try a different one. Is it a slash type situation? 46. Yeah, okay, he's hold on. Let's try the knife maybe? That's not doing damn lick of nothing. Okay. But yeah, no, my one roommate had hot dogs. And I ate like 2 big long ones, which honestly is like kind of like 2 regular hot dogs. Or maybe like 1.5. So it's as if I just like, and I didn't use like a bun or nothing. I just kind of like basically ate like 3 regular hot dogs essentially with no other food. And so, which is kind of stupid of me. So it is my fault. I have put myself in this predicament. I intended to talk comedy, but now I'm like, I haven't done this to myself. Let's kill this bear. Let's see what we got from the bear real quick. That's right. Straight wiener. Whoa. What's all this bear crap? Paws of the bear. Okay. Alright. I got a lot of bear shit real quick I gotta deal with. That's right over here. When is year 2? What do you mean by that? Let's get a damn door going. I know he means the second year, but I don't remember what I said. What are you talking about? You mean like for the comedy thoughts? Like when I said like in a year or 2? You doing a bit? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I was busy thinking about the fact that I ate too many hot dogs. When is year 2? I'm trying to see if I missed something. Get the bears. What can I make now? Pattern of the bear. Okay, that increases a bunch of shit. Pointy hat. That's embarrassing. Is there a hot dog room in the Y class? Yeah, you know, there's a hot dog cart. There's a whole big road in the... Whoa! Loincloth of the bear. Okay, I don't really want... This bear stuff is, like, not exactly my MO currently. For bear hide. Bear meat. I should probably put the bear meat at... I'll cook that back at the place. I did mean to make more fire arrows, though. Oh. Fucking goddamn. Yo. Hey. Hey. You enjoying this, Devin? You enjoy me? You enjoy my struggle? My comp? Sorry. I think I talk all about the Saudi Arabia guys, but instead I had too many hot dogs. If I ever did an event sponsored by hot dogs and then they fucked up my vibe, but I wasn't able to talk about them because I'm contractually unable to talk about the hot dogs. Okay, let's go kill the boss real quick. Let's just do that real quick. Boop, 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 doop, boop. I feel like 230 arrows should be enough, right? That's fucking... I mean, honestly, my hot dog count is probably pretty low. I don't know, this year, but I just... and that's... Which is good. But I think, like, I don't know. Hot dog, it's just like... Whenever they're available, but it's like the kind of thing where if you don't drink much, which I also try not to drink that much these days, but it's like when you do have a hot dog again, it like hits you like a pound of bricks. You know what I mean? You ever get like fast food after not having it for a while and you're like, holy fucking shit, dude. I've not bought a pack of hot dogs, but you know, I'll be somewhere and somebody will be like, here is hot dogs. I'm gonna see if they hit up this troll cave real quick. Anybody in here? Anybody home? Must have already done this one. $70 a year? 70 a life? What are we talking about? 70 a year? That's crazy high. But I bet, I mean, that is nuts. But I feel like it's like maybe over the summer, if you're having like 70's crazy. I'd say my hot dog count a year is 10 or less, which still feels like too much if I'm totally honest. I'm like right now, I'm like, maybe it's time to finally go vegetarian right fucking now. Oh, you know what? Before I get down to the boss, I'm gonna kill the fucking, this shit. Oh boy. God fucking, Jesus fucking Christ. This is how I died last time. I think I got poisoned. Oh my fucking god damn it, shit. Piece of shit, motherfucker. Good lord. Whoop. We need this thing to be dead, because this is on the damn way. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I feel sick. No, I didn't mean to eat the buke berries. Oh, fuck me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm gonna die because I ate the buke berry. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. I had to open inventory slot and click that instead of the bow and arrow. Holy shit. Oh, I didn't die. Okay. Let's do stamina 1 first. Okay. Let's put something else in my slot so that doesn't happen again. Let's do this guy. Fuck me, dude. Let's go. And now let's go sicko mode. Sorry, everybody. I have to go sicko mode briefly, if you don't mind. Shit. Fuck. What do I enjoy about comedy? What timing? What incredible timing. Welcome, Guy S. Right now, I'm kind of trying to go sicko mode, dude. Get that bottle of vinegar out. Yep. I probably won't do that joke much more because that joke is requires certain. I feel like people don't get it, even though I do think that isn't enough media. People don't quite get what I'm saying. Also, in terms of joke writing process, just to come back to that briefly. Oh, are you kidding me? 1-star brute? Oh fuck, dude. If he hits me, I'm dead. All right. Come on. Yes. Oh. Okay, now we gotta get out of here. We gotta reset this. This shit sucks. Okay. Fuck that. Fucking goddamn nest on the way to the. See, I misclicked the bow again, and that's how I. Okay. Okay. What? I'll read the fucking thing in a second, everybody. Sorry. Where's that brute? Okay. You're saying oh, thanks, man. Oh, you're gonna be out of town for the Toronto or Ottawa one? Yeah, vinegar joke. I had a recent joke I was saying of if I was in a dying land entirely consumed by rot and blight, or decaying land, I would go sicko mode with a bottle of vinegar. Okay. Oh, there we go. Just to come back to joke writing process, maybe joke writing process is one I should put in like an FAQ or something. But it's also just like, I don't know, complicated. What? Where did all these motherfuckers come from? Oh, shit. Okay. You gotta get out of the damn forest at night, dude. I swear to God. Okay. This is my bad for being in here. I think I could probably, realistically, I could do like 7 hot dogs before I was like genuinely sick. But I think beyond that, I think I would like, it would not work out. Okay, coming back to, let's see, we got a couple jokes, comedy questions here. Let's circle back to, what do I enjoy about comedy? And then we got, where do I decide to perform? Okay. I love jokes. I like the way they make your brain feel. That's my favorite part. So that kind of circles back to like the idea of like how I write jokes as well. I really like idea structures that make your brain like feel the pleasure sensation from comedy. I mean, there's laughter, but then there's also like the internal thing. And it's like, if you're trying to make music, I think it's like important to try to make music or something. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. All right. Will they fight each other? No? Please? Please fight each other. Please fight each other. Please fight each other. Holy shit. Fuck me. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's actually genuinely pretty terrifying. Trying to take out the little guys first. Okay, I got him out. Okay, here we go. Maybe we talk comedy while we kind of ASMR and kill this bear real quick. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, he got me. Okay. He's going to attack my base now, isn't he? Fuck. Fuck that. Fuck that, dude. Shit. Fuck. Now, I know they're both Black Forest creatures, but I wasn't, because bears are new, so I wasn't sure if they, like, I don't know, if there was some other new dynamic involved. I know it's like biome or all allies or whatever. But, okay. Is he still here? Did he run back to where he was? Okay. Gonna need that guy to chill the fuck out. Now back to answering everybody's questions. Okay, briefly I'll do the tour logistics one, because that's a good question. Basically, like, I went to Cincinnati, and that one sold out one show on a weekday. I'm at the point where I'm able to do like a one-nighter show, which means like I can do like a weekday and have it do well. But Cincinnati has a population of roughly like 300,000. So the way I've been doing it lately is I'm like, okay, is this city bigger or smaller than that location? Because I haven't really grown my audience since Cincinnati. And so like Chicago is bigger, so I can, you know, I was confident that that one would also do well. But if I'm looking at like, okay, Albany or something only has like 100,000 people, and it kind of, you know, Cincinnati didn't sell out to a day of, so I'm like, okay, with 1/3 of the number of people in that city, I wouldn't expect to sell enough tickets. So I'm kind of looking at it as like population and sizes of cities where it's like, okay, Boston is bigger. It's just roughly like, once I do enough cities, I get a different barometer and a feel where I'm like, okay, I'll sell 150 tickets in Denver or something. And that's kind of, I think that's like roughly, probably a little bit more than that. I think I did like, I don't know, I ended up doing 2 shows in Denver, and one of them sold out, and then one of them was like half full. And so I can look at it that way and be like, okay, if it would have been dumb to only do one show in Denver, because then I'm missing out on the ticket sales of that other show. But it would have also been dumb to maybe have done like an entire weekend or like 5 shows, because then that many people wouldn't make sense spread out over like 5 shows. So when you headline a club, there's like weirdly there's different levels to headlining. Like the lowest level you can be is like a weeknight and selling poorly. And I'm maybe like a rung or 2 above that, where I'll do a weeknight in different cities and it will sell well. And maybe I'll add a second show sometimes. Fort Wayne, good to know. I think you're asking how. No, that is good to know. Summit City Comedy Club. No, I appreciate that. I mean, I'm literally like, I posted a story where I was like, if you know comedy bookers, please reach out. And a lot of people were like, I don't, but come to this city. And I'm like, totally. I want to come to your city. But if I don't have an actual booker's email, then I don't have an in to that specific place. Or people will like send me the email of the club itself, which is not the same as the booker's email. People will be like, yeah, email this. And it's like more like their ticket or info link. And that sometimes gets to the booker, and sometimes it doesn't. There's like a reason the booker has a separate email from the public-facing ticket email. Hold on. Go in sicko mode. So I kind of like, I don't know, I've been kind of trading Booker emails with some friends like Pokemon cards. Where I'm like talking to like a buddy or two and I'm like, all right, hey man, I know you've done Chicago. Do you have a Booker email for Chicago? I've got this other place. I'm also confident I would do well in certain cities. Like there's like it's a little bit stupid where it's like I know a show would sell great if I went to Minneapolis, but I've like reached out to multiple venues and they just haven't responded. And I'm like, listen, it would go well. People are constantly telling me to come to like certain cities, and I'm like, I would love to. That's the thing. That's where an agent or something would come into play. But I had an agent for a while, and like their whole job was to be that middleman, and their whole job was to have a list of like Booker emails or whatever. That they would be like, hey, I've got this client, I've got Benny Feldman, would you like to have him? The one I was working with, I think she simply just had too many bigger clients or something that were just like, you know, they get 10%, and so if I do a show and I get like $1,000 or something or $2,000, they're only getting paid about $100 to $200 per show, whereas I think they were working with like significantly bigger clients who were doing like theaters and stuff, and they're getting paid like, you know, a few $1,000s a show, or something like that. I don't know, but basically I had an agent, and they didn't get me any shows in like an entire year, and so we amicably split ways. But and it was kind of like I'm at a different level than that person was appropriately, like I probably should have waited to work with that person. So if anybody knows an agent, but I don't know, but not actually. I'm kind of like, now I'm fully independent. I don't have a manager. I don't have an agent. So I'm entirely just, oh yeah, if you go to open mic night, that's good to know. I will do indie again. I've done indie before. I did the Helium. I'll probably come back because I have that connection. I'm just going to make a bunch of fucking fire arrows. Okay. And let's rest, shall we? You can't sleep at this time? Totally. I'm going to just hide in here until it's... Am I still getting rained on? I don't know. Yeah, does that make sense? So now I'm independently booking stuff. So I talk to clubs myself, and I go, hey, I'd like to do a one-nighter night. Do you have anything in mid-November? Do you have anything in December or whatever? The Helium comedy chain I'm already in with. I've already worked with them, and they're friends. So with them, I am going to reach out to, like, I did just reach out to them again. I'm like, hey, let's do a run back of the Helium chain again. And so that'll be like, that's like Portland, Indy, St. Louis, Philadelphia. And then they also have like a couple spin-off things like Cap City in Austin and like Good Nights Atlanta and like stuff like that. So some of them are like, it's an interesting thing where some of them are chains. So when I did the Chicago Zanies show, that went great. And I was like, hey, give me, I shook him down. I was like, give me the Nashville. I was like, could you put me in touch with the Nashville Zanies as well? And that's how I was able to set up the Nashville, which is coming up, baby. So it's all sort of like, it's all DIY in that way. I'm doing a little Canada trip. I kind of like it to be like, I kind of try to aim for like 1 or 2 shows a week if they make sense. I just did Pittsburgh and Cleveland, and we're kind of like back-to-back, one day after the other. The Cleveland, I was already going to Pittsburgh, and then extremely last second, the Cleveland people were like, hey, we see you're coming to Pittsburgh. Would you like to come to Cleveland? And they sort of reached out because they already saw I was coming to the area. So I added that one like last minute. But that's also, I think that one would have more people if I hadn't added it maybe like only 2 weeks prior to the show itself. Because a lot of people reply to the story, they're like, oh shit, you're in Cleveland? And I'm like, sorry, yeah. Sorry, my bad. But I don't know. It's hard to marketing is fucking tough too, man. It's like, it's tricky. I appreciate that guy. Yes, the preferences make sense. Associations between ideas that are dumb and funny. I appreciate that. That's the goal. Does that all make sense? I was kind of rambling there. I'm still in a hot dog fugue state. Hot dog induced fugue state rant. But those are the behind the scene logistics of where I'm at currently. If you look at somebody like John Marco, I saw that clip of him talk about like he pays like $20,000 a month for like a whole team, and I'm like, damn, he's a few steps ahead of me. I'm not making that much a month. I do not still do open mics. I'm not above them like ethically or morally or whatever. I know some people are like they kind of like look down on them or I don't know. They try to I don't know. Like if I needed to again, I would do open mics. And I would have fun. Because I like them. I actually find them fun. And it's also like a big one thing is that like okay, I appreciate that. I always beg myself. I like open mics. They were actually like a big driving factor of like my social scene for years and years. And so now that I'm sort of graduated out of the open mic scene, like they're not worth my time anymore. Like it would not make sense for me to go to an open mic. Because if I want to test new material, I can just do as much of it as I want to in the hour that I'm doing anyway. Like I could just do a whole new hour and not tell anybody. I could test 60 new minutes of material every week in front of like a good crowd. So like an open mic is not worth my time just in a pure logistics way. Let's cook this guy alive. Let's do it, baby. If I ever need corpse run, I got that grave right there. Okay, hold on. Where the fuck is he? In order to fight the boss, you have to find the boss. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yep. But yeah, I'm mostly just reaching out to boogers. See ya. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope I answered your questions. I apologize that I didn't answer the first one. Maybe we'll try to get an FAQ page going. A lot of FAQs. People go, what are your favorite video games? Stuff like that. I'm always like, listen, I've answered this. But also, how do you write jokes is one where it's like, that's a funny, just funny that it's like, oh, hold on, I think that's not a good ball. Okay. Anywho, time to kill the elder, baby. Let me see if I can parry him. I kind of doubt it. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm glad I tested. Let's just fucking do it with arrows. Oh shit. Okay, I did that poorly. That was really dumb of me. Shit. Fuck. But yeah, so I'm trying to add more tour dates sort of perpetually, baby. The plan is basically just to get enough money that I can film my special. I appreciate to anybody that donated to the early access, or bought the early access version or whatever, because that really is helping me. That helped me stay alive temporarily, so I could set up a bunch of dates. Ha! So now the plan is to just keep doing that until I can. I'm just gonna self-fund the special. The industry's not buying it currently. They're not. I don't know. Like if you went back 10 years, Netflix was throwing money at every single goddamn special. But now it's now you have to have literally 1 million followers. Like actually, like straight up, one of the companies told me they're like, we only make specials if you have 1 million followers, because which is fair on their part, because they're like, the only way it's going to be financially viable is if you have a built-in marketing system, because people don't watch them unless you, yeah. Does he have a weak spot? Is that big glowing thing a weak spot, or is that just a? I don't know. You know what I mean? If I hit his leg, does it do less damage? 25. Let's take a look. Oh shit! Hard to tell. Often do I wrestle with a premise. Usually like ideas come in like a not the wording, but like the idea of a joke will come in like a fully formed state, but then I'll wrestle with the like exact like way to say it for like a while, or like try to really like pinpoint it. And sometimes in that wrestling, it'll switch the premise itself too. So like I got this joke. Trying to do a joke about like harvesting my clone's organs, and I had an original. I'll tell you the final version currently. I love harvesting my clone's organs, but my clones hate when I harvest their organs. That's weird. You'd think we'd have the same likes and dislikes. So that's the current, well, my final version. I mean current version. And previously, like, I was kind of there's like I said a much wordier, longer version of it before. Where and also the ending was in the middle, where I was like, it was like my clones hate when I harvest their organs. That's weird. You think we'd have the same likes and dislikes because they're me, but I love harvesting their organs. That was the first version, but I think that like the part where I say we would have the same likes and dislikes, that's like ultimately the punchline. And I kind of had to. There's like a thing of like switching it around and changing the. I don't know the timing of it. So often, I mean, a lot of times what people are doing wrong with the joke is like they're saying the setup before the punch. I mean, they're saying like one sentence should go first, then the other sentence should come after, and people will do it like in the wrong order. That's like very common. I see that like a lot actually. And like I'll get the joke before I'm supposed to get the joke. Oh, he's gonna shoot me. He's gonna shoot me. Fuck. He shot way over there. He missed the hell out of me, dude. What a fucking idiot. Thank you, my dude. Welcome, Murphy Creations. You better watch me die. Okay. Oh shit. No, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I do think the Tourette's is like, to me, it's like background noise. So like, I do know I have to address it up top, but it's like kind of like a, yeah, I don't know. It's like a quirk. I don't know. Tourette's will have people calling a weird white boy brave. But I appreciate that. I just did. This will come out in a few days. I just did Adam Conover's podcast, and I talk about. He asked a bunch of questions about like the Tourette's and stand-up and stuff. So that's like, that'll be cool to. I don't know. I guess you'll see it, or maybe, or whatever. I don't know. Just wanted to brag that I did that. That's what I did in LA. I also just did Business Casuals podcast. I don't know if you guys know that. It's a sketch group. They covered my whole body in lotion. Like a palm reader did. Oh shit. I did a bit with them where there's three of them, and I did Shark Tank, but for new Tourette sticks, and I had each of them pitch me new Tourette sticks that I could have. Hell yeah! I'm glad you like. Fish Days sort of has taken on a life of its own. It's like definitely interested in stuff that's like that escapes like my own. I don't know. There's like some jokes or some stuff I say that people latch onto outside of like the stand-up context. And Fish Day is one that people are like, oh, that's a vocal stim now, or stuff like that. Or I don't know. I think that's neat. I think that's a cool I did a show or two where like people say yep at the same time I do. And I'm like, totally. How many arrows have I used? Oh, only like, no, actually not that many. Maybe like 40. I don't like the Elder fight. I think it's boring. I don't want to do. I appreciate. Oh, your kids both have minor cases of tick disorders. Oh, word. I will never do a kill Tony. We can talk about that in a minute. Hold on now. I also won't do. Merch is something I also like. I'm trying to not be like a capitalist owner of a business, so I'm trying to not like. The only merch I've done is stickers, and even that I feel a little bit bad about. But like, you know, like when you sell like T-shirts, it's like, you know, somebody in like Indonesia is like sewing it together and then like slapping your face on it, and then you sell it for like a markup. So you're like the you know, but you just are doing like a capitalist business. Woo! Yay! I'll just kill Tony. Man, I find okay. It's funny to. Oh man, I like. I find it funny when people are like, "Oh, you should go and kill Tony," because I am like, I guess you haven't seen like my other stuff I've talked about where I'm like, talking about like irony and comedy and stuff like that. So I don't know. I find it really interesting that what am I trying to say? I view a lot of those guys as doing like really regressive material, like the whole Joe Rogan crowd. But I am trying to shift my I don't know how I handle that. So I've been very like calling them evil and kind of poo-pooing that whole thing. Yeah, local artists will do screen prints. Yeah, I'm thinking of trying to do something more DIY, like work with somebody, do a worker-owned thing, that kind of energy. I'll try hoping to get corpse run for that. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, nice. I don't think the portal's still here. Is there any shit still there? No. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't. The Kill Tony crowd is all being like really, really aggressive in my mind. But like I mean, like you know, he literally like opened for Trump. They do a lot of like transphobic stuff. They do a lot of I don't know, just like racist and sexist shit. Under the guise of doing irony. And I mean, if you want to hear more about that, I've got like a whole video where I walk through irony and how we can parse what people actually mean and what they're trying to say about it. But ultimately, I'm also against, like, I don't think canceling works, and I do believe, like, the only way to change people's minds is to talk about it. So I'm kind of like, I'm in this new era of love and light where I'm trying to be like, maybe I would, because I don't know, like, a lot of these guys are not, like, it seems like, I mean, they helped get Trump elected by, like, Joe Rogan, Andrew Schultz, and gang all literally, like, having him on their podcasts. But I do think that oh fuck, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Let's do that here real quickly, baby. Okay. But I do think that they do seem to be genuinely, like, not, like they help get him elected, but, like, but they do seem genuinely upset by what he's done, and it's like, well, that was explicitly what he told you he would do with, like, rounding up immigrants and enacting various authoritarian measures in different ways. But I think that they were, like, ignorant or thought it was going to be more like the 2016 type thing. I'm trying to give, I mean, I don't know. They're also doing, like, the Riyadh Fest. But even that, I am, like, it's like the famous quote of, like, don't attribute to malice what you can attribute to stupidity. And I am just like I think it's good. I think it's good to yell at them a little bit, but I also think, like, I'm trying to, like, talk to them out of a place of, like, hey, let's do something different. Let's not do that. So I don't know. I'm in a little bit of, like, an olive branch era because I think just, like, yelling at them makes them go further and further to evil mode because they don't have any, like I think I'm trying to build more inroads for them to become more for them to change their minds. Like there needs to be some way for them to change their minds and their speech about different stuff. I don't know. Like how do we? I gotta fucking kill a bear real quick. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. That's hard to time. Shit. Okay. Come on. Okay. Come on. Yeah, Meadows, guys. Yeah, Neck. Help me out, Neck. They seem more focused on roasting each other. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could do myself. I could start doing shirts myself and shit. Hold on now. Okay. But even still, it's like, hold on. I don't. Well, also, shirt. The thing with shirts is I'm also not trying to carry shirts everywhere. That's like a whole fucking ordeal. What is this guy weak to? Slash or fucking blunt? One thing about this game is like, if you don't have a weapon of each type, you're like, hold on. Slide him on fire. Not enough space for all this shit he's about to drop. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the joke quality for those guys. I mean, even if a joke is good, like I do think you can have a structurally sound joke that is like racist. And I think a lot of people don't do like, or like, it's like you can have like a really structurally sound table that has like a big swastika carved into it. I think a lot of people don't make that distinction or like think that just because something's like evil, just because something's funny means it's not evil, or just because something's evil means it's not funny. And I think a lot of those guys are doing, and I don't think they mean to be evil. I'm trying to like come back from the. Well, okay. Am I bringing the fly when I come to Canada? Oh yeah, from the one clip. Yes. I think the only people that mean to be evil are like genuine sociopaths, and I think most of the guys aren't sociopaths. I think they're just like stupid or polluted in the mind by like capitalism or whatnot, or they earnestly think that they're doing good, like or like they're pro free speech or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, just walk around wearing 20 shirts. Yes. Travel each city. Yes. I like that idea. I feel like I've harked on about the Kill Tony stuff too many times. But I mean, my opinion is changing over time, where I'm just like, I think if I went on, like I'd have to like, become friends with people adjacent to it and change enough of their minds that they change Kill Tony, the main Tony Hinchcliffe's mind. I don't know, me staring off into the distance. I think jokes matter. I think jokes have real impact. But I thought that people were like evil before, or were, I don't know, malicious, or I do think that they're trying to claw their way to power sometimes. But I don't think that that's necessarily evil. You've caught me in a transitionary period of trying to figure out how exactly I relate to those guys, or what I want to, or what I think about them. I don't know. Let me get all my shit. Let me bring all my shit back. I'm coming back with the spoils of war, baby. Oh no, I just ate another bukeberry. Fuck. Oh my god, what a horrible mechanic. Worst mechanic in the game is bukeberries. Let me get more water real quick. I'll be right back. Make my character go to sleep, and then as I grab one. I'm back, baby. I don't know. I earnestly think I would go like I thought I would never go on Rogan, but now I'm like earnestly I think I would go on and just argue with him the whole time. But I don't know. I don't know if that would be the right mechanism. Because it's also like you go on and then you're like reinforcing it as the correct platform. But it's not. I don't know if I would go on Rogan, but if I met Joe Rogan, I think I would like be like, I would try to be like, hey, knock it off, dude. Yeah, the way a lot of those guys joke about him being racist but still vote for him, yeah. But that's the thing about the like. I'm like, okay, if somebody's racist, like we can label racism as evil systemically, and like that's it's like of course we think that's like wrong. But if somebody's like racist, I think a lot of them think that they're like, well, there are just differences between races or whatever. You know what I mean? They just think it's like rooted in like they're like well, I'm not like they're like I don't want to be racist, but there just are differences, and they think that they're like rooted in a certain factual reality, or they're coming at it from like I don't know. It's hard to know like their exact angle, but it's like I guess my point of doing this is the only way to walk them out of that position or to counter it is to see exactly where they're coming from and to be like, well, here's where and why you're wrong. Like those statistics about how like black people commit more crime or whatever. Like you can when they say that or whatever, there are counter facts. There are things we can go, well, no, those neighborhoods are overly policed, and so those crime statistics are like arrest statistics, and if you hyper over police a neighborhood, you arrest more people, as well as if you have systemic like bias, which you can like prove by like I saw like a fucking Rick and Morty TikTok type thing where people use like Rick and Morty's voices to talk about this. Like you can prove that by like black people have a much higher exoneration rate, meaning that they are like systemically arrested incorrectly at higher proportions than white people. So I don't know. So the people who are racist, I think it's like I don't think they actually deliberately mean to be evil. I actually think that they think that they're doing good. I've talked about this before, where it's like I think a lot of people are actually deeply empathetic, but are only being empathetic to the in-group, and they have some fear of some out-group for their in-group. So it's something like the Nazis literally were like, okay, we need to protect Germany and the motherland and our like the Aryan race from this threat of the other, from like the Jews. And within that framework, there is an empathetic thing where they're like, they literally think that they're under attack or whatever, and that, that's the propaganda element, and they get them to that mindset. you told me to go and kill Tony. I'm like, here's how evil works. But should I make this bear claw thing? Is that even good? It weakens me. It weakens me in various ways. Fuck that. And then, if you look at like Israel, conversely, Israel is committing genocide but they've convinced themselves that they need to, through like the propaganda machine, for this fear of the other, for this fear of the Muslim, Arab, say Arab in that way, of the other who wants to kill them, which is not necessarily, which is not rooted in a certain reality, or is also inverse, where you've got the people in that region who, Israel, when it was formed, violently displaced people, and accurately people were like, oh, holy shit, these new people are killing us. You know what I mean? Right. Christianity under attack. Yeah. And so you got these people who are like, the transgender people are coming for your children, or they want to trans your children, or they're doing pedophilia or whatever. and you're building them up as this threat or this other. And when you do that, or even a threat to traditional gender norms or to sanity, I think a lot of people they view it as a threat to. They think like men are men and women are women, and they think that is like a hard logical base fact, and to come after that, you're threatening basic sanity. But when we look at like just to briefly do this, when we look at transgenderism, there are hard biological neurological science and studies like that demonstrate that like there's a part of I saw Robert Sapolsky is like the guy, he talked about this in like a Stanford lecture series about behavior and neurobiology, and he talks about trans people. Spill my water. There's like some like big long Dutch study where they look at like a certain part of the brain in cis people, and cis men is a certain size, and in cis women it's another certain size. But in trans men, it's the size of cis men, and in trans women, it's the size of trans women. And that's like, and they controlled for like the fact like even people who never took any like hormones or anything. So there is hard biological science that demonstrates that transness is a real physical phenomenon that can be like physically seen in the mind even. Not to do trans medicalism. I know some people have an issue with that, but I do think that it's like rooted in like factual, I don't know, some sort of potential reality. I guess trans medicalism is like calling it a disability or something. Yeah. Where am I going with that? Oh, I think another one was that like trans women don't experience phantom penis syndrome, whereas like cis men who lose their penis do, or whatever. Coming back to these far right people, they're like, we're under attack. Basic sanity's under attack, and it's like, well, no, we've got historical records of trans people for all time, as far as we know, and we also can do certain studies, and we can see that it's a real emergent phenomenon. There seems to be some part of the brain that is meant to regulate the role of maybe your mind's relationship to your body, or what your body's shape is supposed to be, or something like that. If you're agender, that's interesting. I don't know. That's an interesting thing. And but we need to know, like I think the difference between the left and the right is the right goes, okay, shut it all down. Men are men, women are women. That's all there is to know. Stop doing this like psychotic gender science. And the left is like, oh, I'm curious what part of my brain, what my brain looks like as an agender person. Like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? And so I think like, I think the left wants to know more, and the right is like, no, we already know it's God. Don't fuck with God's plan or whatever. And so yeah, I mean, it does all come back to Christianity, and but also in the othering. Same thing with like immigrants and the worker. But that's going to be like rich people are benefiting from making the working class, making all of us, my working class still, if I'm going to start to think about my relationship to labor as a comedian now. It's getting a little bit, anyway, start thinking about that. Maybe we'll do a worker-owned co-op. But yeah. They want us to be mad at undocumented migrants because they stand to gain. Rich people do different propaganda or whatever. Anyway, but that's not to say that the rich people are even evil. The rich people are like, oh yes, I would like more money now, please. Because their brains have been broken by within the framework of capitalism, the rich people don't think that they are evil. They think that they are simply doing what is standard and normal. They're like, yes, I'm just doing more capitalism, which I'm supposed to do. Because it's a sort of self-reinforcing circle jerk that ends up being evil. Yes. So I don't know. It all comes back to the wealthy, but and self-perpetuating ideas that people want to tap into. I appreciate that, dog. Yeah. I think I talked about this previously with billionaires, but I kind of want to talk about it a bit in my act. But it is because it's not just the money. There's different things that as you get more money, you gain access to, and those things give you pleasure both in short and long term. I'm burping, dude. It's hot dog burp time, baby. What am I even trying to do now? I beat that boss. Oh, it's swamp time. Swamp. Don't have a swamp, so gonna have to find one. I'm just kind of ranting. I'm enjoying ranting. But it's if you get a ton of money, now nobody in your family is ever going to be hungry again, or you don't have to, if you get sick, you'll have the best treatment. Every single day you can have the best food. You unlock better housing, etc., etc. So every single sensory experience, you can get a sauna or whatever. And you can also do psychological stuff. So every single sensory experience gets fulfilled, and you also do psychological stuff where you start to feel like a god by manipulating elections or whatever. How do I cook this bear meat? Do I just do it over the little fire thing? I'm trying to cook this. I'm trying to cook me up some bear. The system matters less. Capitalism, socialism. Always gonna be a group of people set up. Well, in capitalism, it is explicitly gamed. I do think the system matters deeply. In capitalism, it is the capitalist owners are the ones who have the game rigged. I'll agree with you that maybe in terms of socialism, you might mean pure government-owned, communism more. And I do think that in that scenario, yeah, the central government is the people who have the system rigged. My personal current belief system, based on what I know and understand, I think that different companies should be social. Companies themselves should be socialist, but not government owned. They should be worker owned. I believe that any a factory should be democratically worker owned or whatever, but not necessarily owned by the government. And they can vote on who the representative is, who's the CEO and stuff like that, and then what to do with the profits. That's my current best framework for what I think stuff should be, and more stuff should be socialized purely in the sense of the government runs it, healthcare. People are upset about Zoran's plan for for government grocery stores, but it's they already do that on military bases, and commissaries are famously some of the best grocery stores. I'm gonna put this shit down. Did I get a new bee? Manipulating elections is the only thing that does it for you these days? Yes. Hell yeah. It's the only thing that can help me get it up. Yep. But yeah, I don't know. So do you think that I don't think people are individually evil. Usually. I think Tim Dillon is an example where it's you straight up might be. There's some people who are straight up sociopaths. And he was I don't care that there's slavery, I'm taking the money. And it's I do think that your brain has to be pretty beyond cooked at a certain point. But I don't know. But even that might not be true. Maybe maybe there's redemption to be had there. I believe in the power of redemption. So I don't know. I want to think that the comedians who did Riyadh can see why it was wrong and why people are mad and do differently. And it's You know what I mean? Like, how do you... But I also don't know how to get them to know that without yelling. Like, what we've tried so far is canceling people. And it was like, hey, don't do that or whatever. But what ultimately happened is they were like, well, I'm going to go do my own media system then. They were like, I'm not going to learn the lesson. I'm not going to behave differently. I'm simply going to double down and go evil mode. Is this how I cook shit? Still? Is this the... Okay. I need to organize my fucking shit here a little bit. Alright, got a rug going. Okay. I don't know. Does that all make sense? But anyway, coming back to the Kill Tony guys, I think that they're doing regressive stuff. Yeah. I think that the Kill Tony guys are all doing really regressive stuff because it reinforces, like, they've got a massive audience from it. It reinforces a system in which white men have the, like, dominant power and the money. And as wealthy guys, you know, they're just reinforcing, like, that same class system as well. But, like, I don't know. I don't think they're doing it out of malice as much as, like, I think they earnestly, like, continue to believe the beliefs that they're espousing, or, like, every time they reinforce a racist joke, I think they're like, yeah, that race of people is like that. Or every time they do, like, a transphobic joke, they're like, yeah, trans people are out of their mind or whatever. And I'm a sane guy who, my mind is aligned with normal values of being normal or whatever. Even though they're falling for certain propaganda. So if we can't cancel them, if canceling doesn't work, and I also don't think it's right to just go on the show. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck. I'm like, how do we change people's minds? Like, what do we do? You know what I mean? And is it like, should I pull him aside? Should I pull Tony Hinchcliffe aside sometime and be like, hey, listen, knock it off. You know what I mean? And I'm like, honestly, I feel like that might be like more of the answer. So I do think, I think like the closest we've seen of that is like Stav. Yeah, I think is doing a pretty decent job where he'll go on like Theo Vaughn and like argue with him in a way that's like pro or whatever. What's up, Ross? I just used the Ecthier. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to run around this island. We go back to the Elder and see if we can find a swamp. But yeah, I mean, I know you're kidding about the three ghosts visit them, but like Scrooge literally like was a bad guy, and then had to be shown like a moral, like had to be like taught a lesson. I actually haven't seen it. I don't know what happens in that. Sorry. Which way am I going? I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, Marin's out on a tirade. Yeah, and but I don't know. I think I mean, I've been yelling about this shit for a while, but maybe I am wrong. Like maybe yelling at them does work, because it's not about convincing them necessarily. Also, that's the other part of this, is that it's like these guys are partly only like this because of the massive crowd of the public who listen to them and who agree with them. I think if you can get enough people to change their minds, then they start to see that these guys are, full of shit or whatever. And I think that we've seen that with like Trump was up 6 points with like young men, and then like is down like 30 points with young men. And I think it's like a like materially, he did not deliver on what he fucking said he would. Like prices are higher, people hate what's going on, et cetera, right? Like people are not happy with the state of things. And I think that like, hold on, let's kill this guy real quick. Get the fuck back here. Trump's skeleton army. Oh, I tried to block that in midair, which you can do. Ping! Or parry it, I mean. Do I want to go in here? We got enough Starling cores right now, I think. You can always use more cores, baby. You can always use more motherfucking cores. get him with the knife. Get him with a knife jump. Knife jump! I love the knife jump. But yeah, I don't know. I think that, like, the public discourse and the public beef does actually change people's opinions. I guess maybe people weren't thinking about it. I don't know. Like, Marin giving them shit, and people are like now thinking about it, and I'm like, how's it? I don't know. It's like, did people not see my damn tweets? What the hell? And that's true. They did not, basically. Get the fuck die. Okay. Evil bone pile. It's not really an evil bone pile. It's more just it's just that the bone pile is bought into capitalism. Sorry. The bone pile is not. Yes, it's not that the bone pile is evil. It's that. It's that the bone pile has money incentives to continue feeding the skeleton horde. How often am I streaming? I'm trying to do every Monday, except when I'm on the road. I missed the last two because I was on the road. But I'm trying to schedule the road around Gamer Mondays because I like doing it. Usually I do it with friends. This is when it's just me. I talk comedy. But when it's the homies, we just we lock in on the video game a bit. There's cash in that there bone pile. Issue with these communities are not promising anything and can't look foolish when it doesn't happen. What do you mean by that? Oh, same way we laugh at flat Earth. Oh, interesting. Well, I don't know. Well, they did. Well, they promised like a Trump era is the thing. I don't know. I think a lot of those guys are like. The thing is that like because public opinion has shifted on Trump, it's now also shifted on these guys and their role in getting Trump elected. And I think I think that they now, whether or not they feel the responsibility, they now see the writing on the wall of like, oh, this opinion set is different now. Like my audience doesn't agree with me anymore about XYZ. Trying to talk while I fucking. And I don't know. I think I don't know. Maybe the way to get these guys to like change their ways is like just to have society be materially different. Because that's what changes the public's opinion. I don't know. But I don't know. I keep thinking that like if I can, but I do think that I think rhetoric does change people's opinions. Like if I tweet the thing of like it's just a joke, dude. A joke is just ruining ideas that I'm just reinforcing. I think that people read that and that did genuinely change their minds about stuff. Let's see, these are too easy to come across. Go Ruby. Ruby's more important. What the damn hell? Whoop! Whoop! But I don't know. So I like to think that rhetoric can change people's minds. But it is like it is rhetoric, but also combined with like literal what are the facts on the ground for people? Like prices are higher. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, trans women didn't make my prices higher. Trump did, and Trump's the one who's like doing all this bullshit against trans women. You know what I mean? I think people are starting to see that the culture war is not it, and it's a class. You know, it's class. What am I? I'm going Hassan Piker mode, baby. How do I get out of this fucking? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't want to get poisoned. Fuck. But I do want the jewels. Oh. You like that little no-look dodge? Ooh. Ooh. Got all the shit. No-look dodge. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. Anywho. trying to see if there's swamp on this island. There might not be, but it's worth checking. Is that swamp? Man, I don't know. It's my rough media understanding. I think I'm getting too close back to the spot. No, I'm not far. Off topic. What are my music choices? I like nu metal. I like folk. I like folk punk. One of my favorite bands is Defiance, Ohio. I also like the band Snot. Favorite nu metal band is Snot. Favorite folk punk is Defiance, Ohio. Oh, this place keeps going. Shit. This is going to be a jogger village. There's going to be joggers here. Hello everybody, hello. Probably could have gotten a beehive from the one back there, but I'll see it on the way back. Yeah, check out the band Snot check out the song Snot by the band Snot. This is not really an effective use of my time to be doing it like this. I should get in a boat. But you know, we're looking for swamp. What are we talking about? We're talking about evil. I don't know. Anyway, you got me going on. You asked me about Kiltony, and I was like, God, fucking those motherfuckers. I don't know. I wonder if those guys know about my criticisms. Like, I wonder how many of those like guys that like piss me off have seen my like irony video. Probably none of them. There's no way in hell that like Andrew Schultz has watched my irony video. That'd be pretty funny. It completely changes him. He's like, oh my god, I've been reinforcing stereotypes. Holy fucking shit. I mean, I think a lot of those guys are like, yeah, I've been reinforcing stereotypes because they're true, or whatever. You know what I mean? They'd be like, oh, you mean telling the truth? So now the question becomes, if the only way to change people's minds is, if I mean, I do think rhetoric works. I think saying stuff changes people's minds. Like I do think arguments do matter. So I am trying to just like carve perfect cubes of rhetoric. And be like, here you go. Here's my take on it's just a joke, and then then people can use that and change their coworkers' mind or whatever. But if the main thing we need to do, I don't have enough space for any of this goddamn fucking bullshit. Give him the knife. Get the knife. Give him the knife. Give him the knife. Yeah. Fuck you. What I need to do is I need to material change. I need to rotate them in my mind. Yes. Yes. Rotate a perfect cube of rhetoric in my mind. Thank you, Ross. What's I thinking? Also, good to see you, Ross, in LA. Ross is my old friend. I saw him in LA. He works on the movies. Okay. Who can I say? Oh yeah, Patton Oswalt opened. I forgot about that. That was fun. That is crazy. I forgot that. Yeah. I'm at like a really odd place in my career where like that kind of like it's like cool that can happen, but it's also like it's not. It's mainly like maybe like 4 famous people know me. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I really need to drop something. I need to drop like the knife itself, honestly. Like these 2 raspberries. I need those. You piggy, piggy, piggy. You piggy, piggy. I don't need the meat. I just need the hide. A lot of boys. Here we go. There's one more, right? Yes. Sorry. Okay. Let's get stamina going again. I feel like I'm low on blueberry. A precious blueberry. One that I'm most proud of. I mean, I really like Butterfly Pavilion. Like that joke itself. If you're not familiar, I love going to a Butterfly Pavilion, but the one near me shut down, so I just go to the park and I hang out in the Wasp Gazebo. All right, folks, there might not be any swamp on this damn island. Shit. I'm gonna circumnavigate this whole fucking thing. Ugh, scratch my balls real quick. Auto walk on. Okay. But I don't know. I really like that one because I don't know. That took me a while to write, and then it doesn't always work. But I think it doesn't always work. So I think it's underrated. But I really like the idea structure a lot. Just the way that like Butterfly goes to Wasp and Pavilion goes to Gazebo, and it's emotional for me because it's true in different ways. It's both true for the Butterfly Pavilion part, and it's also a true nostalgic memory for the Wasp Gazebo. So that's like part of why it's the name of the show and stuff. And it's underrated. I don't know. Anyway. I'm trying to think about anything more to say about Evil. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of how we can change people's audiences' minds. I don't know. Gazebo. Let's get to 50 blueberries, shall we? Can we do it? Yes. Probably not. We're gonna head straight back because there's no way. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Don't give a fuck about you guys. We're doing good on cores. I know you could always use more cores, but right now I don't give a shit. Some more blueberries there, but they're doing the skeleton boys. I don't know. I think I'm worried that I'm worried that I preemptively. I don't know. I think it's good that I've been harsh on those guys, and what they've said and done. But I am worried I've burned the bridge, and now, like, by by calling them evil. Like, I think if you call somebody evil, they're just like, well, I know I'm not evil, and so then they don't listen to anything else you have to say. So I don't know. I actually think that I don't know. I think a lot of those guys actually mean well, and that's like the thing is like, how do we get them to actually be good? And then, I mean, it's a self-righteous thing to assuming we're. Oh hell yeah! I like that you had imagining the visual aspect. I don't know, just like you say Butterfly Pavilion, and it's like yeah, people imagine them. I don't know if I think about visuals too much as like. I mean, I do, but I'm also like, to me, it's like yeah. I don't know how to do a joke without. I need the skeletons to fight the troll real quick. Hold on now. Whole ass little thing. I don't need troll hide right now. I'm doing good on troll hide. I'm just in the market for swamp, baby. No troll until we see swamp. Got me wet as hell. Is that a bear? Oh my god, I forgot about bears. Fuck that new fucking. Okay. Forgot what I was saying. Something about evil. Oh, I'm worried I burned my bridge with a lot of those guys. Which, you know, I did. You know what I mean? I deliberately, I don't know. I think about Gillis in this way, where we used to have, you know, we used to be on talking terms or whatever. But you know, I personally am the one who burned that bridge because I didn't like what he was doing, and I thought he was being evil. But now I've got a more nuanced, I don't know, perspective of evil. And I think that he just, like, had a different set of opinions. So I'm like, the whole thing of being self-righteous, I'm like, well, I do think it is, like, I do think that, like, you know, being racist is wrong. I don't know. But I think a lot of those guys don't think that they're being racist. Damn, this fucking place is huge. Oh, is that swamp? Swamp, baby! Let's do it. Let's go. I think that's swamp. We'll get a little closer. Then we'll run back to the... Should have brought portal materials, but I'm stupid, so that's okay. I don't know, but like now, like, I don't have the chance to, like, talk directly to him and be like, hey, don't have this opinion. Because I just, you know, by publicly shaming or publicly going in on it, I've, you know, I can't do it privately. Okay, little swamp. Little swamp action. Nice, great. Let's get a little closer so we can see it on the map. Nice. Hell yeah! I kind of did a little big loop, so it's not gonna be as far to run back. Let's do it. Do I have the materials? Nope. I got the cores and I can get the fine wood, but I don't want to fucking do the great orph. I guess I could. I would have to make a portal back here anyway. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. I don't know. When people talk about the visual element of jokes, I appreciate it, but I'm also like, I don't know how to do it otherwise. It's not like a deliberate. That's not a deliberate thing. I'm adding the jokes. I'm not like, yes, this one needs to be visual. They just don't make sense to me if I can't, like, imagine what I'm saying. I don't know. Time to commit genocide. Speaking of which, the trouble with boars is that they are a threat to my people, to my in-group. Do we get the money bag symbol guy yet or no? Nope. The trader, I mean. Oh, what? They all run away? What the fuck? Bing! I won't game for too long. I feel like I should do some other shit. I feel like I came on. I gave my treatise about evil. No, I appreciate that. I just don't like, I think it's good to, I mean, enemies, I've been thinking about this where I'm like, I thought it was, like, good to have enemies because it means you have, like, an opinion. I think it is still good to have enemies, but I'm trying to reimagine it as not like, they're not like my, like, I don't, like, wish them ill, but I wish that, I want them to, like, change. Now I'm like in a new place where I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, how do I put a salve on Tony Hinchcliffe's heart? Seems like he was just, like, bullied growing up, and now he's, like, doing that to other people. I don't know. Talking with somebody. Oh, my friend Tim. A little butt for real. Yeah. We were saying that it's like a lot of these guys just, like, won't let themselves be sensitive. Oh, there's 2 trolls. You see that? 2 trolls here. I don't really have the. I don't have the space for Troll Hide right now. I can get on the way back. Fuck. Yeah, he can follow me. But even that, it's like, saying that, it's like, I don't know. Oh, what was I saying with Tim? That these guys like won't let themselves be sensitive or whatever. And they're just afraid of like being called gay. And like that, like extremely, what? How much of this is mountain? Just a small hill. Okay. I don't know. Like they're just like it's like classic masculinity stuff. But what's that? Like it's like in group type stuff. It's like their social circle. They don't want to be kicked out of their. They don't want to lose their friends, and all of their friends are sort of perpetuating the same, you know, classic masculinity type stuff. Hold on, I can put my roommate's cat in the other room because he's meowing too much. I'll be right back. I'm back, baby. So I don't know. But it's like, I guess it's like, do I be like, listen, Tony Hinchcliffe, I'd still be your friend even if you were a sweet boy, even if you did arts and crafts with me, if you do, you know what I mean? That's part of the arts and crafts ethos. It's like, I'd literally like, oh yeah, it's like they literally never grew out of being in middle school. Yes, that's a good way of looking at it, Ross. Yeah. I was just like, ooh, 9% tameness. Nice. I can just let them. They're never going to be tamed by the time I leave this zone. I want to keep the swamp key on me. I'm going to forget that if I. I gotta try to cook this fucking bear meat, dude. Same with racist jokes. Yeah. Or sometimes I think they also think they're being ironic, but they're like, but their crowd doesn't get it. Yeah. Dead baby joke. Yeah, same with that as well. Oh, there's a fucking. God damn it. Get the hell out of my house. Cooked bear meat. How good is this? Health 40? That seems pretty good. Nice. That seems pretty bad, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. Should probably cook it in other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think that they think that like. I mean, I've said this before, but they think that like jokes are a form of speech fully in a vacuum, or at least that's how they act. That's how they like treat the ideas, and they're like, well, you know, oh, I know it's racist, but you know, it made your brain. You connected the racist dots in a way that gave you the sensation of pleasure that you get from comedy. Therefore, it was good. Like, you know what I mean? It gave you mental pleasure. But it's like, no, you just like, I don't know. It's like a song can be catchy, but the lyrics can be racist. It's like, you know, a song doesn't exist in a vacuum, you know? I like that. I'm going to write that down. Connecting the racist dots give you the mental pleasure. Connecting the racist dots. You might see a tweet about that. Connecting the racist dots. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. People don't. Yeah, that's another thing. People don't respect what they're doing. I don't know. Maybe they'll be able to escape that. Ooh, 5 core wood. I can upgrade the bow. Do I have core wood? All my buke berries. I don't fucking... I never thought I had buke berries. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. We can do the swamp. We can do the swamp in the future. That's all I have for now, folks. I think maybe I'll hop off in a brief moment. But yeah, I don't know. Does that all make sense? Make edgy jokes. Maybe I'll hang out for a little bit. I don't know. I'll hang out for a brief smidgen longer. I feel like I got a thing or two more I want to do. My house is so stupid. I put like the fire down here. That shit out. Mead. I'd have to do all the bronze shit. I don't want to fucking do any of that fucking bullshit. All right, I'll hop off actually. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about that more. Maybe we'll see a tweet or two come out of this. But also, I just added 2 new dates. I added Washington D.C. and I added Charlotte, North Carolina. Other than that, I'm about to do some Canada shows, and then Nashville, and then those 2 new ones are in January. I'm hoping to add some new ones in November and in December. I'm spamming a bunch of places. Hey, good hanging out. Yeah, rock and roll. I apologize that I was in hot dog mode for a little bit at the start of this. I honestly am like, I'm going to do some jumping jacks and like clear my blood out. Or some shit. But anyway, all right. Yeah, I'll see you next week, gang. Bye.